Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It is episode 133 today, Dylan.
Here we are.
How are you?
The sun's just come out.
It has
right
come
in that
out.
moment.
Perfect.
That's beautiful. That's a good omen.
How are you,
good,
mate?
mate? Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. It's been a fast-paced week.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of stuff to do. We had
It was a busy
4
last
podcasts
week.
in 3 days last week.
Yeah, check them out. So we're on the Being Human show,
On the
Lockie and
Thursday.
Vinny. So check that out. That's already out.
Friday we had our own.
Yep. So that's already been out.
And then Saturday we did one with Tom and Frenchie.
which is already out
And then our one with Tom and Frenchie will be out
on Monday. Next Monday.
next Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 30th.
correct.
Yeah. So
Exciting.
we doubled up because you're going away.
Yep.
So it actually worked out perfect.
Very
It was
excited.
funny.
Get to see my beloved Dockers in Melbourne.
That's a good game, bro. That's a huge game.
Yeah.
That's like a potential
Season
like
defining,
final,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, it's a big one.
So I'm
Hopefully you get
excited.
a win this week, carry some good momentum.
Mhm. We also looked at, was it Good Sammy's?
Mm-hmm.
So they've got these boxes of used clothes
In like Canning Vale,
in Canning Vale,
like
so-
big
which is near us.
bins, I think.
Yeah, they're bins and you can like pay for
It's got a ravaged room, bro.
And I think we want to go there and have a look
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
stuff. So
Start our vintage clothing business.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. We could probably do it easy.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the
We
customers are
understand.
here
And
already.
we understand how like the basics of receiving, shipping, packing.
Yep.
It is a tough learning curve at the start, but you get through it.
Indeed it was, mate.
You get through it.
Now, over the past few weeks, you've had a lot of encounters with Christian people.
And last week I didn't, and we thought that's it. We
You
thought
said
maybe it's
that on the
over.
show. And then was it later on in that
It
day?
was that. So once again, bro, I think they hover around Carousel. I'm going to start tucking my chain in when I go to that shop. On
And
a
you're
Friday,
there a
'cause
lot.
I do go to Carousel a bit. So Carly, I was finishing work at 3:30 or something. So I go 2:30. I'm walking around. I'm sitting outside David Jones, right in the newer-ish section. I'm just sitting there, just minding my own business, And then 2 people approach me.
The double.
The double.
The co-op.
A woman and a man, right? She looked 25-ish.
Did they look as though they were together or no?
Nah. She, not to be rude, but was nothing flash.
Okay. In the looks department.
Yeah. And he looked like 19.
Oh, young.
He was real young, Asian, very skinny. Just if I say Asian uni nerd for a boy,
Was he
Loves-
happy? Was he exuberant?
nervous. I think he was on
Nervous.
training and she was the trainer.
Ah.
So she comes over and this one was really awkward.
Do you believe they're from like a mission? Like
Yeah, I
they've been
think-
sent on a mission?
I think they get sent to Carousel to try and recruit people to come to
The
their
church, is
Saturday
it?
events.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I wonder they'll be passing around the hat for some donations when they...
Yeah, bro. They're just trying to make a buck. But they also, and they just, they come to me. This was a lot worse than Michael the Christian. This was the worst encounter. They need to up
Worse?
their game. Well, at least he was had a little game for me to play and
True.
stuff.
Have yourself and Michael stopped talking?
Let me have a look.
You still double? Little chats here and
Me
there.
and Michael the Christian.
Because...
We stopped talking last Saturday.
Oh.
And then the new one's Justin the Christian.
Yep.
And then I didn't get the girl's number.
Is Justin the 19-year-old?
Yeah, the Asian.
Okay.
They were just asking me, so where do you go to church? So I just say, I go to this one, but just to fit in. Ask where do you go? They say it back and they say, so what are you doing tomorrow? Thinking, I'm gonna fucking show up anyway.
Yeah.
Then I just lie and say, yeah, I'll be there. Sounds good.
And why are you doing this? To give them hope?
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't want to. And plus, the further the interaction goes, the more of a story there is for the listeners.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about the entertainment aspect as well.
Yeah, and exactly. And this might show me as a person, but if someone came up to me, I'd say, hello, bye-bye. Because
But I can tell, and because it's a running joke now, it is kind of fun for me. The more that come about, I'm like, oh, here we go. And I'm like, I think I said to you, these are my apostles.
Okay.
Maybe I can start my own little religion.
You
I
can
feel like there's
recruit
a lot of money there. I'm sure they'd give me a couple bucks if I needed it. And just had a chat. They said, oh, we'll see you tomorrow. No.
Surely they can sponsor the show, the Christian Society of
I
Perth.
think he asked me what was going on. Oh, he's like, what are you doing Saturday? Nah. And then he goes, oh, dang, you busy tomorrow? I said, sorry, I am. What about you? And he goes, oh, church, obviously.
Yeah, these
'Cause
guys
it's a
have some
Sunday. Church, obviously.
strict schedules.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
You know, so on Saturday they're doing Christian events in the city. Sunday they're going to church.
And why was this one awkward, this encounter? So
They
they've,
just went-
they've
they-
approached you?
the girl was really awkward, and obviously the bloke was on training, and he just needs to up his game.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to
And-
do better for God.
So they were just saying, can you come tomorrow to this event?
Yeah. I guess they just need to bring people. And it's like, oh, this is my new friend. They're obviously all about new friendships.
Well, how else are you going to advertise? Like you whack a flyer out and then you
They
get...
should use TikTok. Maybe
Yeah.
I can charge them. I'll be like, I'll find apostles for you, but I want $1,000 a video. And they'll be like, well, that's cheap. There's no way they have a clue what's going on. I reckon these, Christian, Catholic, all these religious, I reckon they're loaded, bruv.
Yeah?
I reckon they got funds and funds.
Well, I was watching... There's I thought it was like a running joke. In the UK, there's this predominantly black church.
Yep.
And
I wonder if they'd let us in.
the priest or the pastor, I'm not sure as to exactly who it was, but he does like the big speeches and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a fun church. And
Is it the one where they sing and they're up and about?
yeah,
and
but he drives like a Lamborghini and a Rolls
I
Royce.
respect that.
Like,
That's my kind of
and
pastor.
everyone involved in the church has a ridiculous amount of money. And that's because they've scammed people and they've been taking money at the church.
I
and,
respect it at nearly the highest level.
instead of it going back into the community and the church, it's going into their pockets. And I think they actually have a rap group
Okay.
who do like drill music, but about church.
Okay, is it good music?
I haven't listened much. I forget the name, but let me have a
Church
look.
drill.
I'll type in UK church
Drill music.
drill.
Imagine if it goes hard, bro.
I think from
It
memory,
probably does.
gospel drill is what it's
Oh
called.
my God,
The
bro.
rise of
Let's
gospel
hear
drill.
one.
Gospel drill.
How could they lose their faith? They just don't try like rugby. The angels sing Ladino. Get advice, my lord, that's love.
How could they lose their
How can they
faith?
lose their faith? Damn, bro, that's a hit. No try like rugby.
Satan drill and gospel drill have the most beef in drill history.
Mm-hmm. Is there Satan drill?
When I wedge that shank in your chest, I promise you I'ma lose control. Watch your eyes all black and you're coughing out blood, and it's gonna
Okay.
switch like flesh on my core. Have a taste of death, come watch this
The
show.
Christians need to come back hard at this, bro, with some love.
They're just gonna say, read the Bible, aren't they?
Damn.
That's called TS. They said when TS comes late to school, the teachers apologise for being too early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some Satan drill versus some Christian drill.
It says, I know TS seems scary, but you've got to realise he's had a tough life raising two parents all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go.
He hasn't had it easy, bro.
What have you been watching lately, Dylan?
Just
on anything.
I finished, so I'm still making my way through Star Wars. I
Yep.
finished Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, did that live up
Yeah, it
to
was decent.
expectations?
Yeah, pretty good. I
Yeah.
liked it. So now I've got 6 more to watch. So
What about
see how
Selling
I go.
Sunset?
Yeah, I finished that.
Finished that?
Yeah, got through
Pretty
that.
good season? Yeah.
I mean, it's a good show. I do enjoy my time.
Yeah.
Been watching a bit of In-Betweeners again. I watched
Yeah.
the first movie the other day and some episodes.
Great movie.
Yeah, I do enjoy it a lot. It's, it's just beautiful.
Indeed.
I looked at Jay doing cameo, $81 for a video.
Okay.
There's worse ways to spend $81.
Indeed, there is.
So what
We've
about
definitely
you?
done it. I actually watched a movie last night
Mm-hmm.
called Nitram.
Yep. Yeah, I see. Is that on Stan?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
I haven't
about
seen it, but I've seen it advertised.
it's about the mass murderer Martin Bryant, who did the Port Arthur massacre in Tasmania.
famous.
35 people he killed, and that was when gun laws were abolished in Australia.
Yep, very hard to get your hands on
John
one.
Howard said bye-bye.
We should go shoot some guns at a range just to see what it's like.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are skeptical about how it happened and why it happened and to who it like. It was anyway. There's
Good
lots
movie?
of interesting movie, but there's lots of speculation about like, did he do it?
Oh,
Was
really?
there someone else involved? Apparently, a lot of people that died in the cafe were all headshots,
Okay.
and he was didn't have a gun license. He's like intellectually disabled. And
Really?
he's it's a crazy story. The movie itself is about his life leading up to the massacre, right? And the guy that plays Martin Bryant is American and does a phenomenal job.
Plays a good Aussie accent.
Yeah. There's a couple of times you can notice that it's not like pure Australian accent.
Pretty good. It's a hard one to get, I reckon.
And like, he actually won, Cannes Film Festival, Best Actor at Cannes Film Festival.
That's a good one.
Which is huge.
On the awards list.
Even, remember that show Lockie Leonard? Mm-hmm. That dude makes an appearance.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the movie. It is a good movie, horrific circumstances, but it's a crazy story and insight. Like, I've been enthralled in the story and like I'm learning all about it, and it is wacky. Like, it's sort of the way I had it in my head before. I should have just left it like that. Yeah, because now there's so many different things. Yeah. Could have been more murders.
Is there a lot
before.
of videos about it and shit?
Bro, I'll show you this. I'll show the photos on the YouTube video if I remember. But this was him when he did it. So basically, I believe he's in solitary confinement for the rest of his life. He got 35 life sentences.
Yep.
So that's him when he did it, and that's him now.
Wow.
You know what he's doing in jail? Exchanging sexual favors for chocolate.
Must really like chocolate.
Sucking Willy and taking it up the bum for chocolate. And
gotta eat, right?
Yeah. The parents the people who play his parents in the movie did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
I won't spoil too much because some of you will probably watch it, but yeah, Nitram is Martin backwards, and that's what all the kids at school used to call him because he was a bit loopy.
Really?
He had a fascination with kids and like pornography, and like it was a horrific story. A millionaire woman befriended him because he asked to like mow her lawn. This is a true story. And then something happened to her in a horrific accident, and he was involved. And this was all before the massacre. And
so it just all leads up to it. I might give it a watch. Sounds interesting.
It's, pretty full on. I like looking at IMDb ratings because I believe they're pretty
rated highly,
pretty accurate. Yeah, like all the shows that I've watched that I like, I look at their ratings.
Have you finished Breaking Bad?
Yep.
You finished it? Is it good?
Yeah, I did finish it. Yeah, it is good. There are some bits where it slows down a bit.
Yeah.
But I have finished it. It was good. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's in like my top 5 shows I've ever watched.
I got to finish it.
But
I always get to
good.
the same point.
Yeah. But like, for example, you look at Breaking Bad.
It's rated highly, bro.
That's highly. In between
it's rated highly. As it should be.
And that's what I like.
It's an incredible show.
8.4. I think Nitram was 7.1, but anything above a 7 is like watchable. Decent. Yeah, for sure. So that was full on. It is full on. It's confronting and at some points disturbing.
Yeah. That's, it's good that in the show though.
But it's a wild story.
Here's the IMDb top 250. Number one's Planet Earth.
Wait, as number 1?
9.4. Number 2 is Breaking Bad.
Wow.
9.4. Band of Brothers, The Wire. I've heard a lot about that show. Bit of an older one.
I'm pretty sure it's all like film experts and people.
Sopranos is number 10.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to finish that. Last Dance is up there, as it should be.
Yeah, that was a good doco.
Where's the recognisable? 8.9. The Office is up there too, 8.9.
And that's fair enough.
Yeah, it's a great show. It is a great show. I saw this on TikTok, right?
Right.
Global game of hide and seek. Everyone in the world.
Everyone's playing? Or like
global game of hide and seek. Where are you finishing?
Where am I finishing? Oh, okay, I got you.
You know, how many...
Because I saw this on the run sheet and I thought that you meant if we were to play hide and seek, what country would I finish in?
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's the way I
everyone
thought.
versus everyone.
Okay, where would I finish? So
Do you think you're making
I think
a pretty...
there's nearly 8 billion in the world.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
So let's say there's 8 billion people in the world. Where am I finishing? I'd say 1 billionth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I reckon we're going way higher because we're already in Australia.
True. Oh, and there's so much land in Australia, so much room.
I think we're like top 20 mil, bro.
Because we're in Australia.
It's already a good spot.
What about like the...
Or maybe you all move us somewhere. Move everyone onto like Europe maybe. Because then that's Europe, Asia and Africa.
Who's seeking us?
That's the thing. Who are the seekers?
It's that Christian group.
Christians, Asians, I feel like would be good seekers. Very intelligent. Who's good at finding people? All the detectives.
Yeah, you'd need
And
the,
you just
the
got to
best
hide. I reckon
detectives.
it'd be... Yeah, I reckon pretty high.
Because there's some people that were never found.
Some people probably are never found now and never will be. There's probably people out there who you wouldn't even know are playing the game.
No.
They're the ultimate winners.
Like Maddie McCann.
Yeah, bro. She's
She won.
the best of all time. I wonder if she's still alive. Wouldn't that be incredible? We're 50 and they go, breaking news.
I'd love for that
We
to happen.
found Maddie McCann.
Obviously, we'd love for Maddie McCann to be alive.
I hope she's alive. She's probably dead.
Ricky Gervais has a special coming out soon.
I'm excited for that. I love his
and
specials.
he has crazy jokes. And he was on one of the talk shows in America, and he was talking about it. And he said that smart people with intelligence understand jokes, and he said that smart people will respond well to a joke that would be perceived as like negative or too far.
And he reckons dumb people just don't worry.
He reckons people that aren't intellectually smart enough don't understand, because with jokes there's context, so you've got to think, why is the person telling it? Because they're a comedian, because they have a podcast, because they're here to entertain.
That's their point. That's what they want to do.
Exactly. 2, if they're making lots of people laugh, that's a positive. Laughter's good. Laughter gets people through things.
Laughter is good. That Robin Williams movie where he's the doctor cures people with laughter.
Indeed. And then you look at things like, I don't know, people are sensitive to topics, and you need to understand that if you're going to like a Ricky Gervais show, or if you're watching our podcast, or if you're doing something in the comedy realm, you need to expect jokes to be said that you might not like.
You're not going to get along with everything that someone says, are you?
No way.
It's impossible.
No way.
Can't please everyone.
No. We went to Frenchie's show, just on the topic of comedy.
Mate,
He was very good.
Yeah, he was good.
He was very good.
Crowd
Tom was very good as well.
Yeah,
he opened.
He surprised me how good his bit was. I was really impressed.
Because we haven't seen much of him.
I haven't. Not stand up wise. So that was pretty good.
And
Crowd was feral.
Big turnout. Yeah, it was a feral crowd.
I hate people who shout out.
Yeah.
Like there's losers who just shout out the same thing 6 times.
Yeah.
And think they're just so funny, and it hits on the 7th.
And it annoys it only hits on the 7th because the comedian is like, well, okay, I've had
Finally
enough.
over it. You got to
I've had
address.
enough.
Then there was like every time French would go, oh, we all have a mate, and then there was this big fat dude pointing at his mate, just thinking he's the center of attention. Oh, you're not the center of attention at a stand. Just shut up and listen to the jokes.
Yeah.
Stop shouting out OnlyFans 25 times, thinking you're so funny.
You should only respond. You should only say something if they're talking
If
to
they're
you.
talking to you in the front row, if you're 10 rows back shouting things out, thinking you're a comedian, oh, bro.
Go home,
It's
mate.
disgusting. People who shout out in comedy shows need to be culled. They're just a yucky breed of person. They always are.
That's fair.
They scream, and they always scream the same thing over and over. It makes me feel weird inside.
Yucky. Ew.
Oh.
Because we looked at each other and we were like, well, that's pathetic.
Yeah, it's pathetic. There you go.
is
They're
pathetic.
pathetic human beings.
Yeah.
Pathetic, bro. This is interesting. We've sort of had a similar conversation. This bloke says, I think we should up the price. He reckons you get paid 10 grand per minute in a ring with Conor McGregor. So not an octagon.
per minute?
Yeah. How many bags you walking away with? So it's a boxing ring. He says ring. I think he means octagon, but we'll take it for...
Yeah. I reckon
Is it MMA rules? But I'm saying if
It's
you
MMA.
had 6 months to practice ground game, you might be able to do something. Because that is his obvious weak point in his game.
Yeah, but he's
and we don't know how elite.
so many levels above us.
Could you even get a minute?
I wouldn't
Maybe.
be trying to get anywhere near him. And I know he's
You're
fast
just trying
and
to-
he'd grapple.
You would have size on him.
Do you get $5 grand for 30 seconds?
Yeah. I think we should up the value, bro.
Well, even like how long
Should be
would I
100
last
grand
in
a
a
minute.
ring? 30 seconds.
Do you reckon you're...
Could I get to a minute?
Are you?
Maybe.
Who would you last longer with? Like Canelo in a ring or McGregor in a octagon? Who do you think?
I would last longer Canelo.
You reckon you can get through a bit more?
Yeah. Because MMA,
There's too much going on.
They can
Knees,
just chase
legs,
you.
elbows.
But they can run after you
Yeah.
and just tackle you down.
That's true.
Boxing, he sort of needs to work his way over, get you against the ropes, and then nail you.
And then belt you.
But if I just keep moving,
as long as you can.
like let's say my back's up against the ropes, I've got no experience. Duck, weave, move left and right.
He's on a loss.
He's
on a loss.
He will be smacking me up, and I will be going down. But how long can I last?
You could throw an eye poke in, a nut shot. That buys time.
Yeah.
If you kick him in the nuts, that's still 10 seconds. Whatever that takes.
But we're not allowed to. Is it boxing rules? Like,
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the boxing ring, it would be boxing rules.
yeah.
Just pretend to go. I don't know. Maybe have
Both
some knuckle
feet-
dusters.
In boxing, both feet need to be planted, right, to fight, to like punch. I'm pretty sure because you can't.
Yeah, you can't do
run
World
and jump.
Superman punch. They should introduce that. That'd change the sport.
It would. You wouldn't see Tyson Fury doing many, I don't think.
Nah. He'd probably dodge a few though.
Yeah, he would.
Pretty good. I hope he comes and fights like.
Yeah,
AJ,
it looks like a
Usyk.
fake retirement.
It is.
I think he's
for
just
sure. It's
waiting.
like a Tom Brady thing, bro. Just
waiting
a fake.
for Usyk, I think.
Yeah. He's definitely waiting.
Indeed. Let's move on to the second half of the show.
Yeah, we got quite a bit as well. Again,
We do.
everyone's
Thanks you
doing
guys
well.
once again. And keep them coming because we're going to have 2 weeks in between from this one to our
So
next
there'll
one.
actually be a lot.
There should
We're
be
expecting
indeed.
a few things.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Here we go.
I had a really weird encounter with my mate a few months ago. So we were in the car just chilling, going for a little drive. It's really nice. And then I grabbed his phone so I could go on to Spotify and change songs. So I just, did a little swipe up, and because I assumed it would be in one of his most recent apps. So I was like going through the apps that he had just recently opened, and then next minute, bam, my fucking ass, my fucking mirror, my fucking room. I just see my ass there and I'm like, it just baffled me. I didn't know whether to take it as a compliment, but I was also like we were close too, so it was like, I don't know if I feel awkward, but yeah, look, I don't even remember sending that photo to him either, so yeah, it was really awkward.
How's he ended up with that? And that just proves our theory that these men don't always have one intention to be friends, right?
It is a compliment.
It is a compliment, but it's also a
I wonder if she
sexual
sent it to
compliment.
him.
Well, she says that she doesn't remember.
So one of the lads has gone, hey, mate.
Mate, that
look
friend
what
of yours.
Look what she sent me. And he's gone, wow.
And you already
She didn't
know.
seem too bothered.
No, but you already know what he's doing with that.
Fap and fap, bruv.
Mate, he's booming over your boom.
Recently,
Yep.
he's had at least 4 booms to that.
Yep. Probably back to back to back to back.
Booty, mirror.
He's thinking this is the dream.
Do you reckon sultry lighting or...
Yeah,
it's a bit dark?
I personally think it's not a great photo. In my head, I see it as like a slightly blurry or pixelated image.
What you reckon she's on
And-
them Android thing?
Nah, not on an Android. The audio sounded pretty good, so
Yeah.
I think that's Apple. But I think that the photo she took was probably dim light in a mirror.
Just a little cheeky one.
It's
Imagine
a
getting
little
Android,
cheeky.
a nude from an Android. What's the point?
No, there's no point.
Don't send it.
No, all
Literally,
I see are pixels.
I'd rather not.
All I see are pixels.
There's no point sending nudes from an Android phone. That's for sure.
G'day, boys. Me and me mate are just on smoker at work, and we were just having a chat. I remembered a funny story that a guy in our TAFE class, well, what happened with a guy in our TAFE class. So this guy got real drunk one night, and he was sending us all these videos, and we just tapped through them pretty much. But then on Monday at TAFE, he shows us this video, and he's managed to stick 8 marshmallows up his arse, and you see it happen. You see all of it, and we were not sure what to think about that. But to this day, he still gets the absolute crap torn out of him for it, which is pretty justified, I'd say. But what do you guys reckon? What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, that's whack. What's going on?
It's a lot. 8. I said impressive.
What's going on though? What's
They must have been, I'm talking some of the highest alcohol levels ever, probably.
8 marshmallows
8
up the
marshmallows.
bum, and you can see it. Like imagine
Even split white.
Imagine someone
pink.
eating those after.
That would be even crazier.
Chocolate
With chocolate
covered.
on that, bruv. That's a small ready to go. Damn.
In that arse sandwich.
Chocolate and strawberry, bruv.
The ratty undertones.
G'day, Jamo and Dylan. I'm a small artist from Brisbane and I absolutely love listening to the podcast while I paint. I've got a question for you.
I like this.
Besides from the potty, what would your dream job be? Like, where is somewhere you really would love to work?
She has such an uplifting voice.
She
I'm
has a
smiling.
really, it was good quality. She has a really nice
that
voice.
was crisp.
I love that she's a painter, bro.
That's natural.
Incredible.
What's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Appreciate the message, Sarah. That was a really good voice message. That's what we expect. We don't want you to be walking next to the fucking highway.
I hate when they send, like 7. It's just
Yep.
like when they send confessions and I have to scroll. I'm not reading it.
There's like one bloke sent us one and he like followed it up and said, this is so good, will be like best thing for the potty. And I said, no, it's too long.
Too long. I don't like if I see.
There was 7 minutes of voice messages.
Yeah, no. Just no.
There's no chance.
Keep it, maybe voice messages. If there's 2, if the first part's really good, I'll listen to the second part. If you're writing something and I need to scroll,
Yeah.
cut. Particularly if I need to keep scrolling.
Snip.
Come on. But all jobs. So besides the potty, what would be fun?
Would be fun.
I
So,
always-
is she saying dream jobs?
I think so.
I'd love to be a professional athlete. If she means normal jobs.
I've got always something like that for me, or like a sports agent would be really fun. I think.
Oh, sports agent would be sick because you're involved.
Yeah, I think that, and you get, make some coin, bro. I just gotta
If I
find
knew
one
more-
superstar.
If I knew more about golf and like wasn't
yeah.
a player, I'd be like a golf caddy. I'd love to be like a sports commentator or
I think
announcer.
that's anything to do with that radio presenter. I guess that's sort of similar to this, but all of that stuff is quite attractive.
It's appealing indeed
But yeah,
for us who have done it for some time now.
yeah, and just deserve it.
Yeah.
Deserve a big time slot, a big job. You know? But yeah, great question. And just everything about it was high quality.
And came in with happiness.
Yes.
Uplift. I was a bit down before that, and,
And
now
now
I'm
she just-
uplifted.
She's brought in that good energy. Her art's probably beautiful and happy as
I
well.
listen to your podcast when I'm painting, and that's gorgeous.
So we are responsible for beautiful works of art as well.
Yeah, can we
create
actually see
these
some of that
positive-
art?
Yeah, send it through.
Potty as always, but just got a bit of a thought for you. So just that Mackie's getting me brekkie, bit of a big line surprisingly actually, but so I'm sitting at the paying window and I've paid for it, right? But then the line's not moving. So like, do you wind your window up there? Like you're just kind of sitting next to the person now. Like, do you wind your window up? You keep it down? Like, what do you? A bit of an awkward one. Like, I don't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was a bit lost actually. Yeah. Anyway, love the potty boys. Keep it up.
I'm putting my window straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long?
So he's paid
Yep.
and he's just sitting there
Okay.
right next to the, they're there doing the
Yeah.
little beep boop. Welcome to McDonald's. It is awkward.
Depends how long. If it's gone like, I don't know, 45 seconds, the window's up.
Yeah.
Anything below, I'm thinking
Because the
okay,
window's got to come
surely-
back down for the little snatch and grab,
Weird.
Not ideal, bro.
Not ideal at
Maccas
all.
need to hurry up.
They do. I've had some.
Oh, the one at Maddington can take some time, bro.
I've had
and they don't
some
cook their shit right.
really bad experiences lately.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Tell me. I like bad food.
Normally,
experiences.
like it's
Not for
an-
myself though. I go crazy.
more so like an Uber Eats, like from that standpoint. So like, I'll just receive, like the other night.
Are you Uber Eating often?
Nah,
Yeah, neither. I'm not big on it, but it's a nice treat.
once every couple of weeks, right? Yeah. But I've done it, and then let's say I ordered 5 things.
Mm-hmm.
I received 3.
So he's obviously having a little nibble on the way.
Yeah, but this happens often, and then because.
It's probably because they can't find your house. They're like, fuck this bloke.
And I'm not lying. I'll tell Uber Eats, okay, I genuinely didn't receive these 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's happened so many times now, they're not even giving me refunds anymore.
Wasn't it one of our mates? It was Zach, wasn't it? I won't drop a last name, but I think he used to do that all the time.
Not get food, or was he lying
Get it and
about
just say it was refund it. Like he would say, I didn't arrive. I think
a lot of people
I've never
do that.
tried that, Maybe it's time for me to start doing
If
a
you
bit
do
of
it a
that.
couple times, I think then they start catching on. But
So
mine have been genuine.
What
And
are they
then
forgetting? Chips, nugs.
Normally it's like, McPieces, right? They brought back McPieces,
Yeah.
the normal
They struggle
ones.
with them. It's annoying.
They can't cook them
Get rid of them.
If you get good ones, though, they're elite.
But they just don't cook them properly, or they like fuck them up.
But it's interesting because this place that I normally get it from, the McDonald's that's closest to mine, will have the perfect McPieces one day and the worst the next.
So it's a gamble.
And then sometimes, for example, with Uber Eats, I'll order it and then I have a driver, they cancel. So then my food is sitting there for 20 minutes until I find another driver, then it will come and it's cold. So then what's the point of even bringing it back? Like,
I feel you, man. That's not fun.
it's been vexing me.
It's good you got it off your
Vexing me.
chest.
What should we get for lunch today?
Nando's
Yeah,
or something? When's the last time I had Nando's? Last week.
that's long enough.
Yeah.
That's long enough.
I haven't been to the Canning Vale one. You said it's not different though.
Oh, yeah,
which
you'll be
makes
able
me
to see
sad.
all the new renovations.
G'day, boys. In Queensland, we've got cameras along the motorways that detect if you and your passengers are wearing seatbelts. And a mate of mine was driving, and her passenger was wearing the seatbelt, but it was tucked under both her arms, which is technically unrestrained. Now, should she talk to the passenger and get her to pay the $400 fine, or should she just shut up because she was the driver and just pay the $400 fine? Cheers, boys.
That's weird.
That's silly.
Tucked under.
She got to pay that fine if she's got to
If you're in the car, and obviously you're not wearing your seatbelt or wearing it wrong,
yeah.
you have to pay the fine. But that's sad. The driver
this
gets
was the
pinned with it.
passenger that had it under. Okay.
Yeah,
How about you wear a seatbelt properly?
properly under both your arms. Are you a kid? You don't know how to put
What
it on.
is that? Wearing it like a dress,
Not coming in my car ever again. Sounds like a freak.
like a party bus, like a party bus, a party dress.
Sounds like someone who'd shout out in a comedy show to me.
Does pathetic.
That's a pathetic person.
And you
Pay
know
the
what?
pay the
Wearing
money.
your seatbelt like that is pathetic.
Yeah,
Because you're putting your life at risk.
you
and
deserve to
other
go head
people's
first through the windscreen.
other people's finances at risk.
That's
too.
a lot of money, bro.
$400.
That ain't cheap.
See, Perth has these cameras now to see if people are on their phones.
Really, I got to be careful.
They're like that, and they look over like bird's eye.
That's not fair, bro. Let me change my songs.
Oh, you're allowed to change
Hey
it.
boys, love the potty.
Really?
Just
If
at
it's
work,
in a
hope you can
cradle.
hear me. Just got a little question. One of the chicks at work, she's leaving, and I like her a bit, but I asked one of the girls there whether I should say something, and she's turned around and said, "Nah, she's currently in her, I don't know, nice way to put it, in her hoe phase, I guess." And I'm like, well, fuck, if I'm never going to see her again, do I say something, or do I just sort of bite the bullet and, I don't know, bad timing?
No, you say something.
Go for love?
What do you? Does he mow lawns or something?
Sounds like
Someone
it,
in the
bro.
background. So he's fallen in love with the
So
lawnmower
he's
girl.
working for Jim's Mowing.
Jim's mowing. This girl, she's really good with her crops.
Mm-hmm. She's
Keeps
fucking
them
all
preserved.
the lawnmowers. Fucking all the Jim's men.
I think he should still try and talk to her.
Yeah, I do.
Send
too.
her a message. If he really likes her, he in his voice, he seemed like he loves
He did.
her.
I felt some heart in there.
I felt heart. And in his head, he can see past the hoe phase. He's thinking, maybe she's got it out of her system.
You know what just came to my head?
What?
When you showed me MTV Cribs, but the homeless version.
Sick.
Tell it, everyone go check that out if you just want some entertainment.
What was it called?
Hobo Cribs?
Nah, close. Because there's bum fights.
Bum fights? Bum cribs?
Yeah, I don't
Bum
know.
homes? I don't know.
If you just type in homeless man crib tour, something
Yeah.
like that.
And it
this-
should be like a cracky under a bridge, like a
Yeah.
troll.
Yeah. He was funny though. He was a funny dude.
It's good video, good content.
And he
that
had a
was.
pool, which
Yeah. He had everything.
just go and have a look.
He had everything.
Bum fights on my.
And what was bum fights? They'd fight for like a bottle of Jacks or something.
Yeah, it was like this white dude would go around and get homeless people to fight for like $5, $10. It was crazy. He'd push these people down like hills in trolleys.
And then he went on
shit.
Dr. Phil and dressed as Dr. Phil.
And then he got kicked off.
a legend,
taking
of,
the
a
piss.
legend of the game.
Boys, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I need some help. So, I started seeing this chick, and she's my ex's best friend, and we're hiding it a bit, being a bit secretive about it. It's kind of making it a bit more hotter. And she's just gone and asked my ex if it's okay if we can start hanging out. And my ex is in a new relationship. She has been for a year. She's living with the new guy. And she's getting mad about it, saying, "Oh, I can't believe you'd even ask that. You're a dog, whatever." I don't think it's dog personally. Like, it's over a year ago we broke up. She's got a new boyf. You know, I'm trying to get along with my life. She's trying to get on with hers. She might still have feelings for me. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Let us get your intake on that one.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
he's
Love
made a
triangle.
good case
He has.
because
I can't argue with
okay,
it.
he said a year's passed.
Yep.
He said that she's happy in a new relationship.
Yep.
Okay, I see where he's coming from. Mm-hmm. Right?
He's moved on. She's moved on. Why can't we all move on?
A year has passed. Everything seems okay now, but she's obviously still a bit caught up. I understand that dynamic's
Yeah, because
weird.
it's your best friend. You feel
Yeah.
betrayed. So I do
You do
understand
feel
that
betrayed.
as well.
And that feeling of betrayal towards her best friend, I think, is valid.
Completely fair. They're obviously not that good friends
No.
at the end of the day.
But then love is love.
And you should always follow it.
And if that's love, and if you want to pursue it, if that's just lust, because you said that it's hotter, not everyone not knowing.
Yeah. Now, see, they'll probably end it now.
But then hiding it behind, see, he was in the wrong a little bit at the start. And now I think because everyone's been made aware of the situation, it should be the all clear.
Yep.
But she's obviously said she's not comfortable.
She says you're a bitch.
Why does that care though? Like, why does she care? It's been, you're with someone else, you live in a house with this
Happy.
person.
Forget the past.
Obviously
Forget
not
the
happy.
exes.
I don't
Yep.
think she's that happy.
Poor fella. We need to get in contact with
Poor bloke.
the current boyfriend and say,
Yep.
mate, your woman's not your woman.
No, she's caught up.
Yeah, bro.
She's caught up. Maybe she's using you as a distractione.
It happens in this world.
Now let's move on to our courtroom. And when I mean our courtroom, I mean our courtroom.
Yeah, we did introduce it first. If you listen to any other podcasts and they have a courtroom segment, I'm just going to say, you know where they got it from?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of this industry.
You know where the intro's from. We pay homage to
Yeah.
Judge Judy,
The babe.
the bebe.
And then, yeah, it is what it is, man. There's
Yeah.
a few out there and it annoys me.
And it annoys me too.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
Thanks, Johnny Lennon, for
Thank
that
you,
intro.
the hero. The best there is. The best
best there
voiceover
is,
man
the
in the
best there will
business. No
be.
one else will
Court
come close.
Is in order.
G'day boys, just got a quick court case here for you. So I've probably in the last 2 months I've started working at this surf shop up in Perth, and it's just one of those typical like super quiet shops where everyone's like, fuck, I'd love to work here. Anyways, when it's super quiet, we usually just, all the staff just go on their phone at the desk, just chill there, chill on the computer, but our boss hates it. And I've heard stories before in the past where he's watched on the cameras, like from home, watched on the cameras. He can hear the audio behind the desk as well. Anyways, the other day I was in the store by myself and he gave me 5 jobs to do for the day. And so I was like, yep, all right, sweet, too easy. Got 3 of the jobs out of the way early, smashed them out within probably 45 minutes. And then after I finished those ones, I just thought, well, I'll just wait to finish the other 2 because otherwise it's going to be a really slow day. So I'm at the desk on my phone and the store phone rings and it's the big boss man and like he's super chill all the time, like sick guy, but I've never heard him this angry. He calls me up and goes, mate, I've given you 5 jobs to do and you're sitting there at the desk on your phone. I was trying to explain to him that, like, I've done 3 of them. I was just going to do the other 2 later. And he goes, you weren't, mate. You weren't. I'm watching you on your phone at the desk, not doing your jobs. So, just want to know if I'm guilty for going on the phone and slacking off, or is he guilty for being a bit invasive, bit
Bit of a shit cunt. All right, cheers, lads. Love the potty.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I think he's guilty. I mean, who spends their
Yeah,
time
it's
at
a day
home
off, bro. Go to the beach.
watching your workers? Like Squid Game. Or like Hunger Games. You're
on, bruv.
watching them and loving it.
I watched those recently, to the first two.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good throwback.
But yeah, the boss is a loser, bro.
If the boss has given you 5 tasks to do at
have
your shift,
all day.
you have the whole
You have your
shift to
shift
do
to
it.
do that.
And you've done 3, you've done more than half, and you're going, all right, little
You
interval.
expect it. All
interval.
done. It's not on your time, mate. It's on my time.
Yeah, I know you weren't going to do them.
Know your place.
Wimp.
Wimpy boss man.
I think
bro.
you're fine. If you're going to get all 5 jobs done, that's
As
fine.
long as you get it done.
If I was his boss, I'd say, yeah, as long as they get done, mate,
Yeah.
that's fine.
For sure.
If no one's there, why be walking
What
around?
else are you going to do? What? Dust the floors?
No.
They're already dusted.
All right. Second court case.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, I need help settling a debate, whether this is cheating or not. Even I'm on the fence.
Oh.
When my ex and I broke up, he was over at this girl's house not even 2 weeks later, which hurts but is okay. I then found out that they were actually talking behind my back on Snapchat while we were together. He insists they were just talking as friends, but straight after we broke up, they hooked up. Keep in mind, he would yell at me anytime I touched his phone or looked at it. One time, he even changed his password because I accidentally typed it in. And, because he accidentally typed it in front of me and thought that I saw.
Oh.
Do you think it's cheating that he was snapping her and went to a lot of effort to hide it? Or is it just wrong? Thanks heaps. Love the podcast. I think
that's blatant cheating.
man's hiding things.
Yeah. Come on.
He's
He's definitely
hiding
getting nudes
things.
off her, sending shit, I love you.
Yeah. And this poor girl,
She doesn't deserve that.
she doesn't deserve it. And we feel
Can't believe
sorry.
she's getting treated like that. Wow.
How's
She's
she
quite
getting
pretty.
cheated on?
Who's this dude?
If he's getting defensive about you touching his phone, like imagine if you just need to move it out the way and he goes, oi, oi.
Thinks you saw the passcode, so he's changing that.
That's insane. And if he's over there not even 2 weeks later and, there's a bit of history there, you're in danger. It doesn't sound good, bruv. It doesn't sound good.
I feel for you.
I feel for you.
Yeah,
It's
but I
not good
think,
at all.
I
I think he's guilty.
I think he's definitely guilty. And
Yeah.
you find someone else.
You will. In
Move
no
on
time.
with your life. There'll be plenty of takers out there.
In no time at all. Let's move on to some confessions. Thanks for the court cases.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
It's confession showtime, Dylan.
Oh, it's good.
And the first one is up.
Curious to see what you guys would do. Situation: friend gets a boyfriend. This guy is a bloody legend. Best thing that will ever happen to her.
Wow. Sounds like she loves him.
She loves him. She wants to fuck. You find out she's cheating on him. Do you ruin your friendship and let the poor guy know, or stay out of it and feel guilty every time you cross paths? We're not super close friends, but we're still friends. Where do I draw the line?
Normally, I'd have bro code. I would be like, okay, you don't ruin it, right? It's not your business. If she loves him, tell him.
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead and tell
I'm
him.
the same as you. Bro code, I would say I would leave it. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
I just like that's just, your friends first. We got the bit of flame last time. Someone was like, well, no one told this girl and then she got AIDS. There's always a fucking, there's always a far end of the story. Shut up.
Yeah.
That was obviously
There's
her-
always
that,
an
That was
extreme.
that person's destiny to get
Yeah.
AIDS one day. It is what it is. Magic Johnson has AIDS. He's fine.
Did he actually?
Yeah. he's
What
lived-
from?
Just fucking.
Some people say it
His
comes
whole
from
life.
like hot tubs and stuff.
Yeah, he just, contracted it. Obviously,
Interesting.
sex in the 80s in the NBA, he was banging everyone.
Yeah.
But with her, she's in love. She wants the boyfriend, so I think it's your time to pounce.
She is in love.
You swoop in, you say, look, she's cheating on you.
She's doing her darndest.
I wouldn't do you like that.
I
You're an
treat you
amazing
like a
guy.
king,
And then swoop in.
like the king you are.
Yep. I agree. There is the friendship code, but if you really like the person, it's a great in. I don't know. I don't think she cares about the friendship. She sounds like she hates her.
She sounds like she knows. Towards the end, she goes, "Oh, we're not the closest of friends." Well, there you go. That's the line drawn. Bang.
We got
you're
it.
fine.
We got it. Okay, so we'll be on Monday's
Those
Poddy.
Poddy. Yep.
Make sure you listen. and give us updates.
Yeah, and do you love him?
You've given great advice.
Yeah.
I hope I want this to be the next saga.
Yeah?
Imagine she goes in a year we're engaged
Wow.
because we're already invited to the lesbian love story wedding.
Yep, in the UK.
Wow, what a saga that was, man.
Where were they from? London? Was
I
it?
don't know where. Let us know if you're still listening.
Pretty sure they told us.
We are responsible for your love.
We're responsible
We are,
for the
bro.
biggest things in your life.
That was great.
Oh, I hope it was well over
There you
there
go.
too.
Next one. 2 left.
All right. Hey boys, love the potty. Have a question, but would love to remain anonymous. I've been seeing this girl for 4 years, and it's been a bit on and off at times.
Damn.
We haven't really committed to each other.
Make a choice, bro.
4 years.
years.
We talked about dating, and we're heading in the right direction until she went on a charity camp that she does. What's a charity camp?
Just hanging out with these Christian, Michael, and Justin, bro.
She met a bunch of cool people.
Oh, it's super cool.
But this one guy she met, she calls every day, FaceTimes, number calls, whatnot. She even sees him once or twice a week, one-on-one. But when I questioned this, she told me that she was...
They're fucking.
When I questioned this, she told me that she has told him that she only wanted to be friends and agreed to it. He knows the situation between her and I.
You don't care, bro.
Run back to the present day. What do you mean run back to the present day?
Run forward,
Yeah.
bro.
She's still calling and messaging constantly. She's asked me for space to pick herself up because she's had a very traumatic
Oh,
childhood.
here we go. Here comes this bullshit.
But we still talk. How should I go about this situation with this guy I don't trust and have never met? And what should I do about her?
That's
as
every
well?
fuckhead story. Oh, I'm the way I am because of my childhood.
I think it's over with her. I don't think she likes you that much. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's been 4
Bro,
years.
leave
Nothing's
her in the-
come
leave
of
her
it.
in the dust, bro. She annoys me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she's going to charity camp,
Charity camp, meets a guy,
fucking
FaceTimes
him once a week.
twice a week.
And then she goes, I actually need space. My childhood was tough.
Maybe
Boo-hoo,
3 times
Cry
a week.
river. Go have a chat to the counsellor at charity camp, love. Like, fuck off. It's like when we get
Boo-hoo.
dudes who, like, we've had messages of they cheat on their girlfriend. And they're like, my childhood was tough.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Grow up.
What about
You're
a bit
an
of
adult.
respect? Respect's been thrown out
Bunch
the
of,
window.
what did you call them before when we were at the comedy show?
Pathetic, mate.
Pathetic people, bro.
I love
That's what
that
they
word.
are. Pathetic.
Absolutely
Fucking
pathetic,
pathetic. Fuck 'em.
All right.
We got one more. Last one.
Apparently so.
All right. This guy gave himself the ick. Self-inflicted pain.
I don't think I've heard this before.
Yep. And he was the first one, Newark Unlocked. Weird fam.
Yep.
And this is his. Drawstrings hanging out of trackies. Didn't see someone with this, but was walking at uni and mine were hanging as low as my massive schlong and gave myself the ick.
A massive schlong.
So man's giving himself the ick with them big
He's
drawstrings.
like, I wouldn't fuck me.
I've never thought of... Yeah, he's looked in like the windows at uni and he's gone, what the fuck?
He's gone, ew, who's this bum?
I've never thought of that. That's got to be the most inventive ick of all
you
time.
know what he looks like? Pathetic.
Yeah, he did look...
Yeah.
He probably thought, oh...
Drawstrings hanging
wearing
out like a
thongs
homeless.
probably. So the drawstrings are hanging, bro, and he's gone, what the fuck?
Dangling.
That's a good one. That's creative.
Sometimes it's like different with little like sport shorts or
I
something.
agree.
With trackies though,
I don't wear trackies too often, to be honest.
not out and about.
No,
I wear them at home
I wear shorts a
sometimes.
lot, or just
Yeah.
pants type, whatever.
But yeah, geez, the drawstring ick. He's icked
You wear
himself
pajamas to bed? Have you ever worn like?
out. Oh, when I was a kid.
Carly's always like, "Oh, can we get matching pajamas?" I'm thinking, what? Like,
Oh, I hear that one every week.
and it's like I genuinely have not wore pajamas to bed since
you
I was
were
like
10?
5,
Okay,
bro.
I was about 10.
Because back then I would just wear like a t-shirt and
Oh, yeah,
maybe
t-shirt
pajama
and boxers
pants and
or
a
something.
t-shirt. But like I haven't had a set for. Man, I kind of want to get one. Imagine how
do wanna get
dorky
one.
we'd look, bruv.
You know what we should do to piss him off?
What?
We should get matching.
Matching pajama. Wear them on the potty every week.
We should do a pajama episode.
Yeah. Imagine just like
Most
your little
bent thing I've ever
sockies, got
said.
little sockies on in bed.
You know what I used to wear to
Little
bed in
snuggles,
Bali?
bruv.
I remember my favourite player was Harry Kuehl.
Yep. Oh,
Right.
bro, he's amazing.
So I got a full Australian kit from Bali. I had the shirt, shorts, and socks.
Fuck me.
And I wore it to bed in Bali.
We got to get that too.
I had to slip the socks off with my feet midnight because it was too hot.
Matching PJs, bro.
But yeah, matching pajamas. We hear it from our girlfriends a lot. Are there any listeners that do it? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you not
Let
like
us know. Does it bring you closer together?
Does it provide happiness or laughter? But yeah, that's it for this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Big episode next week.
Yeah, Frenchie and Tom.
And Tom.
New episode. I mean, sorry, it's in a new studio.
New studio. Yeah, let us know
Switched
how
it
the
up a
mics
bit.
and stuff sounded because it was a little bit out of our control. We just had to deal with what was there. But yeah, big love. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you when I'm back.
2 weeks, yeah.
When I'm back.
Have fun.
So we'll have a lot to talk about because I
you'll
should
have
have
a
some memories and stuff that get created.
Maybe big
but-
Freo win, who knows?
Oh, mate, you won't be hearing much from me that night if we win. I'll be, in another state. But big love, and we'll see you next time.